Peridia, Thrawn, Ezra, new Night Sisters called Light Sisters? All this and a little bit more coming from episode 6 leaks of Ahsoka. Now strap yourselves in for this wild hyperspace adventure through these leaks. The first leak I will be going over today is that Thrawn will absolutely be in episode 6. Finally, we get to see the highest remaining and biggest tactical genius in live-action Star Wars. This next one has a lot to do with the new galaxy that Thrawn, Ezra, and the new Night Sisters are in, and it says that we will see the Force used in a different way than we have ever seen it used before. According to these leaks, which by the way are either from Making Star Wars or Economics Legal, the Reddit user who has gotten almost everything he said correct since episode 3, that this ties in with Ezra not needing to use his lightsaber or make a new one, since he is very reliant on the Force and how he has been taught in a different way than he was by Kanan in Rebels. Now, it is implied that Ezra may have a new lightsaber made of Rancor bones and that the Night Sisters from this other galaxy probably helped him create it. This lightsaber is said to be light blue and white mix of color, and that some Night Sisters may have another variation of a lightsaber with a pinkish white glow to it, while also still using their bows that we have seen some of their species from the known galaxy use in the Clone Wars. It is also said that this new galaxy is where the Night Sisters originated from, as well as the Mortis gods and the Bendu. The next big leak I want to go over is that both characters of Shin and Morgan Elsbeth are said to have connections to this new galaxy called Peridia. Now I have a theory that could connect this all together, and let me know down in the comments what you think about this theory. So my theory is that Shin grew up in the new galaxy and was taught how to use the Force by the Light Sisters from that galaxy on how to use some magic, which is why Shin looks surprised to see another witch, being Morgan Elsbeth, in the first episode of the season. I think she could have also been sent to this galaxy to be taught by Baylan and to aid him in whatever he needs. Either that or Baylan somehow ended up in the new galaxy shortly before or after Order 66 and found Shin there and started training her in the ways of the Force from the known galaxy. Now as for the question of why didn't she use as much of the Force or magic or anything but her lightsaber against Sabine, I think that it's just because she didn't consider Sabine to be a very big threat, and because she probably might not want to give away that there is another threat in the Light Sisters in the other galaxy. Now I'm more than likely wrong on every single bit of this, but I think this could be interesting to see. The third leak I'd like to go over is that it is stated that Morgan, Shin, and Baylan find Thrawn, and with Thrawn, he has a new bodyguard named Enoch. This could be the actual name of the character or just a code name during production. However, it is said that Enoch will appear similar to how a golden Destro from G.I. Joe would look with samurai influences. My speculation is that Enoch probably trained Ezra in the ways of the Force in the known galaxy, unless the Night Sisters from that galaxy also use the Force, then they could have trained him as well. Anyways, the Redditor Economics Legal says, quote unquote, "You ain't ready for the Noti. They will break the internet." It is unclear to us what the quote unquote Noti is, but I speculate it has to do with another leak saying that there will be a large fight on the Notian highlands between the Night Sisters, Thrawn and his crew, and Ezra, Ahsoka, and the rest of our heroes. Before I get into the really juicy leaks, I want to ask a favor of you all. 97% of everyone who watches my videos are not subscribed. My personal goal is to get that down to 95%. Thank you in advance, and now back to the video. These next leaks aren't specifically for episode 6, they speculate that it is anytime through episode 6 through 8, but I'll go over it anyways because I think that we will be seeing these leaks in the next episode given where I think the story will go. The first leak I think might happen next episode is that it is stated that Ezra will convince Thrawn to put together a fleet after him and the Night Sisters were patrolling and sensed an unknown threat. The Night Sisters also raised their own dead, viewing it as a necessary evil to deal with this threat. I wonder if this could be a similar threat to the Vong or the Grisk from previous Star Wars media, as they did originate from another galaxy. The second leak states that the Night Sisters will help Thrawn raise the dead stormtroopers back to life from the Star Destroyer he was on when Ezra took him to this other galaxy. It is said that they will have golden cracks or yellow veins running through their exterior, much like Kylo's helmet from episode 9. It is also said that they will be under Thrawn, and Baylan will command them and Shin will lead them to try and find the reunited team of Ezra, Sabine, and Ahsoka. The last leak I will be going over is that Ezra will supposedly be appearing with a beard like this picture I have on screen. Now apparently they finished filming their final shot with Ezra in September of last year, and this is how Iman looked when he was on Instagram shortly after. Unfortunately, that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Don't forget that Jesus loves you all, and may the Force be with you.